Hey guys, what's up? It's Hope, and I'm actually here to bring you a surprise food haul video. This is not a video that I'd planned on doing, but we actually just got back from HEB and I got kind of a few staple items, and since I hadn't done a food haul video in so long, I felt like I could just go ahead and do one with what my normal kind of go-to grocery shop list looks like. We are getting ready for another Christmas kind of party. We already had like a regular Christmas, so today is December the 26th, so it's the day after Christmas. We did like one Christmas with Andy's family, we did another Christmas with another side of Andy's family, and then we did our Christmas together as a family, and then on Monday we're actually doing Christmas with my family. So a lot of these things really are kind of geared more towards what we're going to be having on Monday night for Christmas with my family, but there are a couple of staple items, and I'll kind of go through what I'm eating. I am 77 weeks post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had VSG surgery on July 1st, 2013. I've lost a total of 145 pounds from my highest weight of 330. I now am at 185 and maintaining, and have been maintaining for the last 3 or 4 months. I maintain anywhere between 180 to 185. That is my maintenance range, and that's where I'm the most comfortable and feel the healthiest. And so I'm just going to kind of go through what I have here. It's really just going to be kind of a random food haul. Like I said, it wasn't like a humongous food haul of any kind. It was just kind of a random, we need to go to the store, let's go. We don't have milk, we don't have eggs, let's just go real quick. And since I haven't done a food haul video in a while, and people have actually asked me several times to do one, I figure I'll just do this one really quickly, and hopefully it helps kind of give you an idea of what maintenance and what my food looks like being 77 weeks post-op. I am living a life of moderation, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that. For the first year and a couple months of my journey, I was very, very, very strict with what I was eating. I literally, for the first year, a little bit, I think it was like probably 13 or 14 months, I've only been living a life of moderation probably for the last couple of months. For the first year or so post-op, I was very, very, very strict with what I was eating. And I really felt like that, for me mentally, was crucial, and just how far I've come in my journey. I felt like I really needed to be in control of everything and not let food control me, which it had done, you know, my whole entire life. And so I am living a life of moderation now. It's taking a lot of head work to be okay with living a life of moderation. My whole life it's either been, you know, be on a crazy strict diet and not be able to eat anything, or, you know, eat whatever I wanted to and gain a ridiculous amount of weight. So I've never been at a spot in my life where I was able to maintain a weight, and so maintenance has really been hard for me. And living a life of moderation has been really difficult for me as well. But I'm really trying to focus on making really good choices and making sure that if I am eating foods that are not necessarily the best for me, that I'm only doing that, you know, for special occasions or every once in a while. It's not an everyday, every meal kind of thing. I'm still really strict with what I'm eating. There are still foods that I am not eating at all, no matter what, under no circumstances, just because they are just really horrible for me, and I don't want to get back into old habits and just kind of turn to those foods that just aren't good for me. But like I said, with it being Christmas time, I am indulging a lot more than I normally would, and with it being kind of a lot of birthdays and stuff in my family right now, I have allowed myself to indulge through the holiday season, which has been very different for me, but definitely liberating as well. So I'm still, like I said, living a life of moderation. Food still has no control over my life, but I really felt like I needed to say all of that because there are going to be random things throughout this food haul where, you know, you might have some questions about, and if you do, feel free to post your questions down below. I'll be more than happy to help y'all out. I know that it's very rare for someone to be as far out as I am to still be posting videos, but they are so, so, so important for me as far as, you know, tracking everything that I'm eating and tracking my journey, and that for accountability, it's just so important for me to continue to post. It's been a huge part of my journey, and also all of your support out there, all of your encouragement has been a huge support for me, and so I'm really grateful for that. Okay, I'm just going to start off with the fruits and vegetables. We didn't really get a whole lot of fruits and vegetables. Like I said, it was just a really quick run. I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables this far out. I can eat like a normal person, so that's going to give you, you know, some hope for you people out there who just had weight loss surgery. As far as VSG goes, I'm 77 weeks post-op and I can eat like a normal person. Now, I cannot eat the quantity that a normal person can eat. I still have a ton of restriction, but I can eat, you know, pretty much whatever. I don't really have any foods that really don't, I guess, agree with me. Thankfully, I know there are a lot of people out there that, you know, do have certain foods that they have to stay away from. Now, I don't do anything spicy at all. I cannot do anything spicy. And that's just because it gives me really bad heartburn, not because it upsets my stomach in any way. And so, anyway, I mean, I guess it kind of does upset my stomach if it's giving me heartburn, but y'all know what I mean. Like, it's not, I don't have anything that makes me like violently ill or, you know, it makes me not want to eat for days. I eat like a normal person. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the very first thing. I got some bananas. I love bananas, which is actually really random because before my surgery, I hated bananas. And you hear, I used to listen to videos and read posts online where people would say, you know, after my surgery, my taste buds changed. That is so true. At least it was for me anyway. I hated bananas pre-op, and now I love them. I'll have one for breakfast or for a mid-morning snack. The boys love them, so we like having them around the house. So I got a bunch of bananas. I do like my bananas to be a little green, which I know that's probably really weird, but I do. I like my bananas to be a little green. So anyway, so for our Christmas, my family's Christmas on Monday night, we're doing a Mexican theme. We kind of do that every year because, you know, we're tired of the traditional turkey and ham and dressing and green beans and all of that traditional kind of food. So we at least like to have one kind of Mexican food Christmas. And so we typically do that with my family because we all love Mexican food. And so we got some cilantro because Andy's going to make fresh guacamole, which I just love so much. So we got a ton of cilantro here, and then we got a ton of really fresh, delicious avocados. I didn't used to like, look at my hair, oh my gosh, it's a hot mess. I didn't used to like guacamole, and I think it was just because growing up we didn't really have a whole lot of, I don't know, experience in tasting all these random things. You got what you got, and that's what you ate. You didn't have a choice. But I think it was always just the look of it that I couldn't get past, and now I just love it so much. But I love avocados, period. I won't eat avocados on anything. And then we got some tomatoes, and Andy makes an amazing, my husband Andy, he makes an incredible fresh guacamole, and it's so good. What else? We got some cheese, a ton of cheese. We just use this Mexican fancy brand on everything. Well, it's H-E-B brand, but it's the fancy kind. We use this on everything. I love cheese, period. Love it. But we just buy this big bag and we'll use it on everything that we cook. But this really will be for our Christmas thing on Monday. We got some sliced cheese. We just got this Easy Melt H-E-B brand. I love cheese. We also have, let me see if I got it out, string cheese. I think I already put it up there. And it's the kind I always get. I love string cheese. I'll have a string cheese in the morning with my breakfast or as a mid-morning snack or as a mid-afternoon snack. Now, I do eat 5 times a day, which I know probably sounds like crazy ridiculous, but I feel like I have to eat that often to kind of keep up with, I don't know, like I feel so empty, and it's not like I'm eating humongous meals 5 times a day. I'll eat a normal breakfast, probably just like some shredded wheat with a little bit of milk, or I'll have for breakfast, I'll have a banana or string cheese or whatever. It's just kind of random, but that's typically what I'll do, either the shredded wheat with a little bit of milk. I'll do the banana with a string cheese. I don't really like yogurt. I've tried it several different ways and just don't like it. That's really my go-to breakfast items. And then I have to eat breakfast, which is another thing that changed. Pre-op, I hated breakfast, and now I eat breakfast every single morning. And then probably around 10 or 10:30, I'll have a string cheese or a piece of fruit, or I'll make sure to just bring something with me to work so that way I have something to snack on. Nuts, almonds, I love almonds, or cashews. And then for lunch, I'll just have a regular normal lunch. Typically, I'll have a salad or a sandwich. If I am having a sandwich, I use these thin round breads. It's 100 calories for one roll, and it's just a really thin, you can kind of see. If I'm eating bread, I'm eating these. I don't eat normal regular bread at all. I just don't it's not, I haven't really tried bread, honestly, since my surgery. I just stay away from foods like that. So I want a really good option if I'm going to be eating carbs. And so I like this multi-grain kind. And it agrees with me, and I don't have any problems with it. So I really like it. So I'll have a sandwich for lunch, or I'll have a salad. It just depends on what I'm doing for work. Now, right now I'm on vacation. I'm on Christmas break. And so we're kind of vegging out, and, you know, I've been just kind of eating whatever the boys are eating. Thankfully, we don't have a whole lot of junk right now because we're in between our Christmas celebrations. So anyway, I wanted to make sure and show you all this because I really love this thin round. And this is an H-E-B brand, but they do have these in other brands and other kinds too. This is the multi-grain kind. That's my favorite. I really like that one. I'll also, for breakfast, have one of these with a teaspoon of peanut butter on it. I could not live without peanut butter. I know that sounds really crazy. I know it's got a lot of fat in it, and I know it's got a lot of calories in it, but that is kind of my indulgence. Peanut butter and cheese, I just could never live without. Thankfully, they're both loaded with protein. So this is my peanut butter. This is just the Hill Country Fare brand. It's an off brand. I'm not really picky with peanut butters. Yes, I've tried PB2. Yes, I've tried almond butter. I've tried lots of different butters. But I love peanut butter. Yes, the calories are ridiculous. 2 tablespoons is 180 calories. Now, I'm not walking around with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and eating it several times a day. Peanut butter is really an indulgence for me. If I'm wanting something sweet, I'll turn to peanut butter. And, you know, I mean, for 2 tablespoons, it's 7 grams of protein. I know that's not a lot for those calories that you're getting in, but like I said, if I'm choosing to indulge, it's going to be with peanut butter. And like I said, I'm not really picky with the brand. Whatever's the cheapest I will get and take. But I love peanut butter. Literally couldn't live without it. I just love it. And I don't have any problems with eating it. So let's see, we got some eggs. I love eggs. Now, right after my surgery, I couldn't eat eggs. I couldn't eat scrambled eggs at all. My stomach hated scrambled eggs. Actually, the first time I ever threw up after surgery, I ate scrambled eggs. But now I can eat eggs, no problem. I eat scrambled, hard-boiled. I don't do fried eggs. I don't really like those, but I'll do either scrambled or hard-boiled or in an omelet. Love them. Don't have any problem with them now. So I got some, dang, this hair. I got some eggs just because the boys like cheesy eggs in the morning, and sometimes I'll have cheesy eggs with them. So I made sure I got some eggs. I got some milk, big old gallon of milk. I do 2% milk. I know some people do almond milk. Some people do 1% milk or skim milk. I just do the regular 2% just because that's what my husband drinks and that's what the boys like. I don't really drink a whole lot of milk. It's not like I'm guzzling it or anything. If I do have cereal in the morning, I always try and make sure that it's a little bit of milk. So I don't eat and drink at the same time. And so it's really just to moisten the cereal and get it really kind of soggy because it's shredded wheat and it's really crunchy. And I like for it to be soggy, which I know probably sounds really gross. But I'll do a little bit of milk in the cup, and then I'll pour my cereal in and kind of mix it all around. And that's what I eat for breakfast a lot of the mornings is shredded wheat. Tea. I could not live without tea. And I just use this Lipton brand. I make my own tea in my big, humongous pitcher thing I have in the refrigerator. I put Splenda in it, so it's 0 calories. It is regular, just caffeinated tea. I don't have a problem with caffeine. I don't have a problem with Splenda. And that's how I get my liquids in, is through tea and water. That's the only thing I drink. I never drink my calories. That's kind of just a staple rule I'll probably never break. I just don't see the point in drinking your calories. I feel like it's a waste. So I love tea, and this is just the kind that we have in the pantry. I didn't buy this tonight, but I want to make sure and share with you all that, you know, that's how I get my liquids in. I want to make sure that I'm still getting my liquids in, hydrating myself, and so I do that with tea. We got 2 heads of lettuce here. I got some onions. I got some chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast. We love chicken. That's actually for Monday night. I'm going to be doing like a King Ranch chicken with corn tortillas and shredded chicken and like cream of mushroom and cream of chicken and rotel. It's really delicious. We got some refried beans for Monday night. I got some salsa for Monday night for Christmas. I got some apple juice for the boys. The rest of the stuff is just kind of random. Here's Rotel if you've never seen it before. I had someone ask me what that was one time. We use it in a lot of different things. We're also making enchiladas, so we got some enchilada sauce. But that is all for my food haul video. I'm almost at 15 minutes, so that's like insane crazy. I'm so sorry I rambled. But I will see you guys next time. If y'all have any questions, feel free to post them down below, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Y'all have a great night.